with eyes to see what might be. You have made your way.
Okay. Oh, nope, he's still going. Yeah, you done? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Back with some Hellblade. This is going to be the last video today, and tomorrow, if anybody's interesting, we're going to be playing Space Marine 2, some Warhammer, if anybody's interested. Just wanted to throw that out there here at the beginning of the video. As we continue down the cave in this game, question mark.
They will tear it from her mouth.
It just comes in, boogity-boo! It's like Gollum. Excuse me. We have a heat wave followed by a cold snap now. It's getting kind of chilly. It's starting to feel more like September where I'm living. So now I'm... So I don't know. I'm feeling just... I'm just having these coughing fits ever since I woke up. So we're still on a stretch of the... Because this part of the game really annoyed me, really frustrated me, really made me not like this game as much. If you couldn't tell in the last video, this section is far too long, far too... I just didn't like it.
Senua, there could be more. Another one dead. What is down there? Where did he go?
So really, I've got nothing to really say about this section other than it's just more of what we've been doing, more running through this cave. You know, more stuff of, wait a minute, is this real or is this all in her head? Well, but now we know it's real because magic is real in this world, apparently. So, I want to talk about something that I actually very much do enjoy. Let's talk about anime. I know, I'm a giant nerd. But I've been... For people who didn't know, about 2 years ago, I decided I'm going to sit down and watch One Piece beginning to end. I'm a huge One Piece fan. You know, everybody's like, oh, okay, you're going to watch it beginning to end. If you don't know about One Piece, it started in the 90s, and it's still ongoing. It is a very long series, and I'm still like 3 arcs behind from the new stuff that's still coming out.
Luring you in, keeping you here.
So, but even though I'm still behind on the anime, I still like to know what's kind of going on in the story. So, you know, I follow channels, I watch stuff, you know. I want to know what's going on in the story, what's going on with our characters, and this, that, the other thing. I still love how she's fighting Gollum. So, you know, I'm getting YouTube shorts and whatnot about One Piece, and somebody brought this up. You know, it was like a discussion of like the top 5 strongest enemies in One Piece. And at number 5, they put... at number 5, they put... Yeah, you see it like slide across the ground there? But at number 5, they put Crocodile. Which, I get it. Crocodile's a fan favorite of Luffy's nemesis throughout the series. You know, introduced in Alabasta as the leader of Baroque Works. He kind of did the Doflamingo thing before Doflamingo and Dressrosa, because really, if you dig into it, they're both kind of doing the same thing. You know, Crocodile's trying to use his power as one of the 7 warlords, uses devil fruit power and his massive connections to take over a kingdom. You know, it's just Doflamingo did it a little faster. Granted, he had the power of being a celestial dragon. he had a, you know, he worked his devil fruit to be extremely strong, and really worked hard with the Doflamingo family. Well, but with Crocodile kind of did the same thing with Baroque works. I would say I think Crocodile's the better schemer than Doflamingo, but Doflamingo himself is just pure, you know, one-on-one. I think Doflamingo is just stronger. So that's kind of how I would look at those characters. And I just look at it and go, man, putting Crocodile at 5th, though, even after he's been reintroduced in the story, because he was in Alabasta, then he gets reintroduced come Impel Down, and now he's running the Cross Guild with Buggy and Mihawk.
Where is it? Is someone there?
I don't think...
Who are they? Who's there?
I don't think Crocodile's that scary. Again, because I think put him up against modern Luffy, modern Zoro, he gets bodied. It just...
The creatures are down here with you. They need help. This is all I have. Senua, you can't. You can't do it.
But yeah, I'm just not...
No, Senua. Protect us. You need that sword, Senua. No, you have to...
I don't know. I'm just, and I'm not trying to talk shit about his character. I mean, his character's cool and all. I just don't think he's a physical menace like Eam, any of the admirals. Well, we don't know much about Green Bull too much, because I think he shows up at the end of Wano, and then has... I think that's really been the only time that Green Bull has shown up. But, I mean, we know Fujitora is really strong. We know that Akainu, who killed Ace, I mean, him and Luffy have to have a showdown somewhere before the end of the series. But as we're in the final saga, I mean, geez, who all does Luffy still have to have a showdown with? I mean, he's got to have a showdown with Akainu, because he killed Ace, or Luffy's brother, so, you know, we know they have to have a showdown. Luffy has to have a showdown with Blackbeard, because he's kind of Luffy's, like, dark alter ego. Like, they're parallels of each other. Both believe in dreams, but both have completely different ideas of how to accomplish them, and what they have to have a face-off and have a battle of ideals somewhere in this. Luffy has to have a face-off with Eam, because Eam has, you know, the giant Joy Boy hat, and she's,
where are you taking me?
You know, connected with Joy Boy and everything in the top of the world government. So obviously Luffy wants to be the Pirate King, and the head of the world government have to face off. I would love to see a face-off between Luffy and... Jesus Christ. This is just the Descent. This what they're doing right here is all the Descent. That is what... And I know, I'm sorry, I'm jumping back and forth between topics, but it's how my brain works. But this is the Descent. Yeah, don't go into the dark. Follow the lights. But yeah, like the red coloring, the weird crawling monsters. This is the Descent. Everybody's seen that movie. Good movie. But yeah, but as I was saying, I would love to see a face-off. Maybe not a physical face-off, because A, I don't believe Garp is dead. But I would love to see a see some sort of face-off between Luffy and Garp. And barring Luffy and Garp, Luffy and Garp's kind of his apprentice and Kobe, which would also be cool, because again, Kobe was Luffy's kind of first friend on his adventure, and I would love to see them kind of have a face-off between Kobe's justice and Luffy's freedom. And I mean, that's kind of the next version of Garp and Roger. So I think that's a really cool parallel. So Luffy's got a shitload of people that he's still got to deal with. I just don't really... Crocodile is such a minor point in the story that I don't think he's even really worth putting on the radar of people that Luffy needs to worry about. And I know that's not... It's powerful enemies, but I'm just like thinking of all the enemies the Straw Hats can have right now. I'm not worried about You know, I'm not worried in any way, shape, and or form about Crocodile. That's my take. I mean, hell, just 2 admirals alone, when Akainu and Borsellino.
It can smell us. It will kill you.
Excuse me. And then maybe you can throw in Fujitora, but you still have Eam, Blackbeard. I think you got tons of people who are more imposing than Crocodile is. And now that I've ranted about that, I have this kind of led me to another kind of a weird thought. What? So I'm sitting here trying to think how to phrase this. I had a weird feeling as I was kind of thinking about that last topic, but did Oda reveal Luffy's ultimate, his 5th gear? Did he reveal that too early?
No, you are powerless.
Because, I mean, given everything that we had with the fight with Kaido and everything, Luffy needed a power-up. And really, Gear 5th was about the only place he could go. But I mean, beyond just absolutely mastering his Devil Fruit Awakening, I mean, what... We've got how many arcs and how many villains that we still need to defeat, but Luffy's pretty much now at his max power. Yeah, it's a question of... I feel like we might have he might have shot the shot too soon, because again, we still, like I said, have to deal with Eam, the Marines, Blackbeard, the final war. I'm wondering if he's going to have... I go back and forth on whether he's going to have a face-off with Shanks. You know, like they're going to have like a friendly little kind of battle. You know, you'll have Ben Beckman fight... Excuse me, man. Ben Beckman fight Zoro, and Shanks fight Luffy, and you'll have Sanji fighting... I was going to put Sanji against Lucky Roo, but maybe Lucky Roo would fight Frankie, because I feel like they're kind of goofy together, and I think that would be a really funny fight. I mean, you know, you definitely have Yasop and Usopp duke it out. So I could see the red-haired pirates having a friendly little kind of face-off with the Straw Hats. I think that would be fun. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be fun.
They draw her onwards.
But yeah, but I mean, Luffy's got all of these enemies that he still has to fight, but he's really kind of hit that point of he's about as strong as he's going to get, and frankly, it being as strong as he's going to get, who's going to bring down Gear 5th Luffy? But the only one who I think has got a shot of fighting him is 2 characters. There's Eam, and with whatever power they have, I'm really not... Is Eam a woman? I'm not sure. Whatever Eam's power is, you know, they are a...
Found the sword he was seeking.
They're a danger in this situation, so I think they could take on Luffy's Gear 5th and Blackbeard, because Blackbeard's got the 2 Devil Fruits, so it's a big question to me of where is that story going to go and how is Oda going to keep it going. I think he's a great writer, so I definitely think that Oda is going to be able to do something with it, but I don't see the path forward. It's going to be really interesting to how he's going to take this forward.
Now, you know what to do.
And to anybody who wants to sit and say, AJ, shut up about One Piece, I'm done.
You brought it down.
And if you want to know what I'm going to say about this game, nothing. Because there's another puzzle. And honestly, I have no idea how I solved this one. It was a lot of just kind of staring and just switching things, and eventually I solved it. You know, it was just a lot of trial and error.
this the tunnel?
Yes,
You brought it down.
you made it happen.
Now you just have to get to it.
How's she gonna get to it?
She doesn't
There has to be a way.
She's looking.
You need to find a way. You will pass. You have to.
She didn't know what she was doing, but now.
Now, look at her.
Look, you know. She knows how to look at it.
There is no way you can fail.
She knows how to find a new way.
You were a warrior.
She understands their world. We are ready, Senua.
You are ready.
We have showed them everything we are.
Every fragment.
Every scar.
We have nothing left.
She can see herself.
All the other selves.
Us. We. She is thinking in all the pieces.
The fragments that helped her.
We know
All of them. All the signs.
we can see them clearly.
All connected.
All meaningful.
Yes.
She remembers how it started.
Almost an end.
Drowning in the ocean.
But we saved her.
we saved you.
We screamed your name till you heard us.
And we fought together. We survived. We were lost in this new land.
Hurt.
Broken.
You had no hope.
Once again, we helped you.
We always help you. We helped you find courage. An unbreakable
That
purpose
started with a promise.
that holds so much power over you. Dillian. Always love.
Always death.
Death.
And at the end, we found him.
Thorgester.
Strong. Proud.
And we helped you.
We told you to stop.
We always help you.
Or you may have killed him.
We saw it.
You saw in him what you understand.
His goodness.
And you saved him.
And he saved us.
Now,
If we defeat her, Hellblade,
his world will collapse.
like yours,
He needs to believe in the world of his father.
he believes his father more than anyone.
We know, Senua. That is where change happens.
We saw it. They saw it. The hidden folk.
They broke us.
They changed us.
You. They are everything.
They are here.
She can feel them slipping through her soul,
Can I ask
following the threads. of
anyone
her
out there who's listening to,
She's here
you
to
know,
find them.
that wasn't listening to me talk about anime,
Too
and
high.
that is listening to all these voices talking about
They will tell
Senua?
her how to defeat the giants. And she will keep her promise.
What is going on? What is the point of any of this? Like, again, what was so cool about the first game
But
was
it's
the
never so
voices and
simple.
everything. She's on this journey of self-discovery, of dealing with her own demons and
price.
problems, and also dealing with mental illness.
There will always be a part of you that
It's
changes,
cool. It's interesting. It made for a very introspective story.
that darkens.
This time around,
Part of you.
what are the voices talking about? Like, half the time they're talking about, ooh, what Senua's dealing with, and this, and that. And I'm like, well, but we already dealt with all of Senua's problems in the first game. Now, okay, now she wants to go against the people that essentially came into her land and killed her lover. Okay, fine. Let it be a story about anger and hate, but all the things that the voices are talking to about, and all these little trials she's going on, have nothing to do with her anger, have nothing to do with anything. I'm so confused as to what is happening. It's like, ooh, well, we have to fight these giants, or
Watching
why? What is, other than just that these giants are here? But she should be trying to kill these slavers and the Draugr, and I,
I'm scared.
I don't know. I'm just lost.
Their eyes everywhere can
I'm just lost as to what they are trying to tell me.
Supposed to do something. Ask them. What do you want me to do?
Lost soul who fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore. The pool.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
what we will find.
What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There.
It's them.
It's you.
What will they do to us?
What will we do to us?
Touch it.
And feel
You're mine.
your voices.
All the parts of you that are broken.
You can be whole. All the grief,
All the rage.
all the fear. Everything I've seen, everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far.
Not far
Who
enough.
cares?
Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them. I am here. Now. What if we get lost forever?
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you? I will not let them down.
She is ready.
Who?
They know.
Who down?
Go.
I'm so confused.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved.
She's not met anyone from her own little village or whatever that she's out there trying to save. She's trying to save other guy's village and slaver guy who's just along for the ride.
You see things differently.
This should be an external story. It shouldn't be as internal and dealing with her emotions as she did in Senua's Sacrifice.
By her name,
But
you will know her.
what she's doing here makes no sense.
Nothing is born of nothing.
Like I said, this shouldn't be an introspective tale. It should be an external narrative as she's trying to essentially fight this oppressor who's come and messed with her village and killed her lover. This is essentially her revenge tale, but they're still trying to pitch this as this internal struggle, like she doesn't want to do it. Well, when have we seen anything like that up until now? I'm so confused as to what the developers are trying to tell me. The first game was a very, you can kind of take from it what you want, and it was, it was that kind of deal. But it at least worked. You at least understood what was trying to be conveyed. In this game, it's such a mess. There's just so much just random shit going on. Is it that revenge is bad? Is it that giants are evil? Is it that magic is real? What is the fucking message? It just feels jumbled. Maybe the message of this game is don't sell your company to Microsoft.
Nothing could breathe through her hatred. All their animals choked. Their crops withered in the ground. And the people will too. The woman had to leave her home, go in search of food. But everywhere there was nothing. Where were their gods now? All had turned their backs. The terror of hunger and the thirst drove the people to fury. As is the way of that kind. The weak, lost.
And by the way, if you guys are hearing me sniffing and snorting back here, sorry, I'm getting I'm a little congested right now, so I'm trying to do it away from the microphone. But just saying, if you hear it, I apologize.
But the darkness from the sky reached down. The flesh-eating ones, with the awful hunger that could never be sated, were legion. And death held dominion over all. New gods arose, darker and more terrible than those before. She could not let the child live in such a world. So she brought her to a cave where the hidden folk were said to live, hoping they would take her child and raise her free from care. Free from the darkness. She had nothing to feed her now but her rage and despair. She made a deal. I will give myself to you, Askia, if you will give me the power to triumph in this world you have created. Take my life and give me your death.
Help! The creatures. They help me. All around. Everywhere. You need to fight. It's me. It's you. I need the sword. Please hurry. Make her give you the sword. I can't let them down. You need that sword. You are nothing without your sword. This is all I have. They're coming. I need the sword. Senua, now. There's no time. I need the sword. Please. Hurry. Take it.
She survived. Without her sword. And now she has it back. Invested with her sacrifice. All her blood that might have spilled. All the deaths she might have died. A new soul. A new self. A new Senua who can see the giant's truth.
They are fast, but you know what they are going to do. They are predictable. Better than you. How will you ever win this? Away from us!
I kind of blacked out there for a little bit. What's going on? Oh, more golems? Okay, wonderful.
To hit Fight him! They eat what they kill! Don't let them kill you! So strong! Faster! I can see the passion and feel it.
I swear, as more and more of these golem fuckers are showing up and hitting us, like, the more and more I look at them, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. We've seen this multiple times. Like, we've seen this same, like, animation, like, 3 or 4 times, where multiple of them, like, jump on you, or we're getting tackled, or it's... I don't know. I think it's dumb.
What is this creature? They made us! Volibray, move quickly! Take him, Saga! Not just strength, he can read you.
You see how small you are. You see how the pitiless world stamps you down. You are nothing. Do you hate? What would you do to change? What would you do to survive? You cannot kill the giants. Secrets fester in the darkness. And only the light can burn them away.
Just stop speaking in riddles.
Where are you? Help me!
Little Toyga's baby.
Okay, so why is there a baby skeleton?
Little Toyga's real name.
Inga. Her name. Inga.
We all have names, given or chosen. We change them, charge them, invest them with meaning. Names torn away leave us raw and bleeding. Rootless, selfless. All the names that were lost, she will find.
Okay, so whose baby is it? Is this supposed to be Senua's baby? Like, that we just never knew about? Or what?
Ingun. She knows her. You know her name.
You understand her.
Not a monster after all. She is lost in her rage.
She will still kill you.
You found what you sought.
I know what they were trying to show me. I know Il Tiger's true name now.
Okay.
Names of power. True names. They cut to our hearts.
What?
To know the true name of something
Whatever.
is to command it.
Bring her here.
Can we call to her, like the Draga did?
She will kill you.
The Draugr were aping the costumes of the living, acting out what they did before they turned. A grotesque parody of the blowed ones held in that sacred place. Sacrifices to Freya. We can call to her too. Yes. And yes, she will come. But she will kill you. Just like she has so many of us.
Then what?
She can never be reached.
We need to find a place where you can meet her face to face and see the world through her
See
eyes.
our world.
And there are ways of opening up the door into another space.
Another place.
Fire and rage.
The veil that hides the Verdir, as they whisper.
It's us.
The veil through which you can sometimes catch a
He
glimpse.
understands.
There are ways to tear that open.
She knows.
Pass in.
It won't be the first time.
She's suffering. Racked with grief, I saw it.
And folk showed her.
A ritual.
Ritual.
A ritual to open up the door. A ritual to heal her pain. Meet her eyes. And speak her name.
A ritual.
Rituals will change it.
They will bring change. They transform.
They move and change the world.
They uncover what is hidden.
Is it safe?
Never say. What will you do?
What?
How will you know what to do? What happens if we cannot enter into the ritual with you?
You may be alone, Senua.
Without us.
Not alone.
With her.
Hellblade.
In her world. Her reality.
A world of loss,
Pain.
anger,
Hate.
and we may not be there with you.
You need to survive, Senua.
You have to survive
You carry her baby.
her loss.
You know about loss, Senua.
You understand her.
But how will you make her listen?
How can we show her what she wants
So she can see the monster she has become.
so she can rest?
Rest with her baby.
How can we make her remember who she is?
Wait a minute. So we know that the giants are weak to the. I'm pretty sure they said to the sunlight, which we kind of already knew before going to the underground people. So now we're gonna do this weird ritual to summon her in the darkness. Whatever. Nope, never mind. We're going to Volcano World. So why was the baby skeleton necessary?
Ingun. I know you.
Why'd the subtitles disappear?
Remember.
Either way, guys, this is where we're going to call it quits for today. Thanks so much for watching. As always, social media in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you all in the next one. But until then, I'm out.